Hello everybody, this is Peter at BobCAD V27 UK, and what I want to do today is show you some of the multi-axis within BobCAD. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to use a lollipop cutter to machine this component. If we look at the component, you can see it is a taper. If I just go into plan view, turn the shading, and you can see it's undercut there and it's going down there, so but the undercut is there. If we spin it round, you can see it back into a CAD view, you can see the undercut. So what I want to do is I want to show you how we can do this in BobCAD. Turn the shading back on, and I'll take you through how we do it. So what I'll do is I've created some stock. I'll just show you the stock. I've created a standard. If we look down on the plan view, you can see I've created the stock that we want to machine. So if I blank that out, blank. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the operation to machine this. So into machine setup. If I go into a 3-axis, just select the geometry. Go next and next. You can see we've got all these. This is the standard, which is your Z level roughing, Z level finish, planar, spiral, radial, plunge roughing. They come in the mill standard. In the mill professional, all these come in as well as these. So you've got advanced rough, flatlands, equal distance, pencil, advanced planar, project curves, and advanced Z level finish. Now these are the standards. There's the standard and there's the professional. So if I just cancel that because I don't want it, if I go into here, right click, I'm now going to go into what we call the mill multi-axis. Now the mill multi-axis is a set of toolpaths that you can create from a wireframe, roughing, swarf machining, and surface machining. And what I want to do today is I want to morph between two curves. Okay, so I'm going to go next, next. So what I want to do now is I want to produce, let's look at my tool crib, let's have a look, lollipop cutter, select OK. You can see I've got a lollipop, the size of my lollipop. I'm actually going to change the diameter 16 and flute length 16. Overall length protrusion, I'm going to rate that overall length and protrude out 70. Right, so I'll give it the information for the lollipop cutter I'm going to use. Select next. So now what it's asking me to do is to pick what I want to machine. So I've got 2 curves to pick, which is the first curve, second curve, and then the drive surface. So if I go and pick the first curve, so all you need to do is come on the model and you can see highlights. So I'm going to call that and this the first curve, right click, select OK. Then I'm going to pick the second curve, which is this bottom, spin it over, pick the other line, right click and select OK. And then it's going to ask me to pick the drive surfaces. Well, I'm going to pick the drive surface, and the drive surface I'm going to use is this one here. And you can see I've not extracted everything, I've just picked the model. So right click, select OK. I'm going to do it with let's have a look, let's have a step over, maximum step over. Let's just put 0.2, or you could use a cuspite. Tool axis, well, you can see here that I'm going to be I can be working in 5-axis. With multi-axis you can use 3-axis, 4-axis, or 5-axis. Well, I'm going into the 3-axis. Gauss check, link, roughing, utility. Well, I'm not, I'm just going straight down there. So I'm going to ask it to compute it. and you can see there it's created the toolpath. So if we go into the simulation, there's my lollipop cutter. If I slow that up a little bit and just take the toolpath off, what we can do is then just run the toolpath. And you can see now it's doing the undercut. If I just take a face view and just turn the, you can see now it's creating the undercut. Turn the toolpath on so you can see that's what it's going to create. So if you move it forward, you can see now it's undercutting. So we can see that it's clear of the shank. And if I just fast forward this through here, then let go, you can see now the verification saves you waiting for it. And we continue running it. And it's come to the end, then back up again. So if I go back into here, we can bring that solid. You can see we've cut the solid, and what I want to do then is just check that it's cut it correct. So if I go into here and go into deviation, select OK, and you can see it's green everywhere and it's cut that. So just close down that. So hopefully that gives you some idea how you can use the multi-axis for undercutting lollipop cutters. Hopefully that helps you get started, and thank you for watching.